This copyrighted broadcast of the Filipina Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL. Good afternoon and welcome to the Marikina Sports Complex. This is the continuing coverage of the PSL Presidents Cup 2025. The Stallions will take on Pureblends, and our main game, the Jewelers, will take on Binyan. Hello, everybody. My name is Sandy Grumo with Coach Mark Dandan, and both teams are 1-8 coming into this ball game. The Stallions are on a 5-game losing streak, while Pureblends is on a 7-game losing streak, Mark.
It's just about building momentum coming into the playoffs. This is the last day of our elimination round, so they want this win to propel them on a good note of the playoffs.
Now let's take a look at the team standings, and the loser will face San Juan, and the winner will face Pangasinan.
That's the welcome gift into the playoffs for both these teams. But again, it's all about building that good mojo, the good juju flowing into the playoffs. You want to get into it on a good note. That's why you want to win here today.
Now we go to the last game of the Stallions. They were defeated by the Aguilas 100-97. John Formento, top scorer for the team with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and with 2 triples in that ball game.
You see the free throws there, a big difference. The Aguila shooting 5 more free throws, and you see the end result, a 3-point win for the Aguilas. This is probably the most competitive the Stallions have looked in a while.
Yep.
And that's something they can build on coming into this game.
Now we go to the other side. Pureblends also 1-8 coming into this ball game. Kenneth Castillo, top scoring for the team in their last game. They were defeated by the Abono Reapers 109-90.
Don't let that score deceive you. That lead was way bigger at the start of the game. The Pureblends got spanked by the Reapers in their last game. And something Pureblends, they were playing well. They were competitive up until a certain point. And that's, again, things that they can build on coming into this game.
And our marquee matchup, this is presented to us by Daily Fantasy. John Formento and James Martinez.
Interesting matchup, stylistically kind of the same way. Scoring point guards, but we know James can dish the rock. He had 11 assists in the last game, leading the league with almost 9 assists a game. But defensively, James will be in for a challenge here with John Formento.
Now we go to the third member of the panel, Andrea Veloso. What's the mindset of these two teams coming into this ballgame, Andrea?
Hi, Sandy and Coach Mark. These two teams aim to end this elimination phase on a positive note in preparation to the playoffs. At para nga dito sa top-tier athletics, kahit marami silang pinagdaanan off the court, nakikita pa rin naman ng mga coaches yung passion, determination, at will to win ng mga natitira nilang players tulad ng mga bench players at homegrowns. So today, this team will play competitively and hopes to end this phase with a winning mindset. Para naman sa Pureblends, hulog ng langit yung naging mahaba nilang pahinga last week dahil nagkaroon din sila ng oras para mag-ensayo. With that, this team is confident that they can win this game and enter the postseason with high spirits and, of course, better attitude. When we come back, top tier versus Pureblends, this is Filipina Super League Presidents Cup 2025.
Top tier will start with Formento, Adiao, Basco, Siruma, and Basibas. While the Pure Blends will start with Martinez, Alonso, Escocio, Nepes, and Llarena. The officials all are international referees. Crew chief is Arnolfo Bermeo, number 14. Umpire 1 is Aaron Ray Cañete from Cebu, number 43. Umpire 2 is John Lester Celeste at number 88. And top tier, is that a turnover? Yes.
That should be a turnover. It's a bad premonition for up tier.
So, again, a loss here in the game will mean they will face San Juan. The winner will face Pangasinan. Nepes for 3. First attempt of the ball game. Adiao seeing action here in the starting 5. Reggie Basibas goes inside, beautiful reverse. And Llarena answers back, tying this ball game at 2-all.
Nice bit of quickness from both these teams, showing off what they can do. These two forwards, Basibas and Llarena, will be very important to both their teams today.
It's Formento. He's in our daily fantasy marquee matchup. So let's keep the tab rolling. We go to the corner for 3. And rebounded by Marlon Basco. He averaged 5.6 rebounds a game. Basco for 3, can't get it to fall. Nepes, he is number 10 in rebounding here with 7 rebounds a game. Nice penetration by Llarena. That will be his second field goal of the game.
That's the problem here in terms of matchup. Dito kay Cyrus Llarena. He's a bit too quick for Stephen Siruma.
Yep. James Martinez brings it across against 4 top-tier players, and he misses that one. His first attempt here in the game. Formento again from downtown.
Now, this is one guy that's really emerged for top tier when that roster upheaval happened. John Formento got more minutes, became the lead point guard, and there's no surprise he's playing well.
Wawi Scotia. Basket will count, and he will go to the free throw line. Bonus free throw for Wawi Scotia.
It's not the fastest move. I don't understand how Wawi Scotia can beat you off the dribble.
The slowest slow motion drive. But he is a deceptive player, former CISAFI MVP. And we have a free throw violation, one more for Wawi Scotia.
Wala siyang headband today. And
Yep,
bagong ahit.
when I saw him entering the court, I was kind of surprised. There was no headband. There was no headgear. For the first time here in the PSL.
Yeah.
And I talked to him before the game, and he told me they are in a must-win situation. And so are top tier. And Siruma, you cannot leave him wide open because he can score from the 3 land. We go outside. Alonso step out of bounds.
Feet a bit too big here for Marikina Sports Center.
And Pure Blends are shooting 50% from the field. 3 out of 6 to start the first quarter. 7.5 to go. Formento. Hesitation move. His first miss from mid-range. Llarena pushing it down. He accelerates going downhill. And Alonso with his first 2 points of the game.
Alonso doing a great job. This is unusual because he's starting with James Martinez. Usually siya yung pamalit kay James coming off the bench.
And Nepes fouled Reggie Basibas, and he will go to the free throw line.
So it's very obvious, Sandy, what the premium is for both teams here at the start. Offense. Wala masyadong dumidepensa.
Reggie Basibas, he is averaging 16 points a game, and he's shooting 75% from the free throw line. And he is number 3 in field goal percentage at 58% here in the President's Cup.
58%.
It's huge.
That's huge. And for a guy who has the ball a lot.
Nice move by James, but will not score. Now he is 0 of 2 to start. Formento. There you go. Our daily fantasy marquee matchup. Siruma. A stressful shot from the corner.
Stressful shot indeed. He didn't look comfortable taking that corner three.
12-8 is our score. The Stallions, they are ahead. As I mentioned earlier, the Stallions on a 5-game losing streak. Pureblends on a 7-game losing streak. And calling the shots for Pureblends is a champion coach, Raymond Valenzuela. Wowie will miss from long distance. Basco is ahead. 2 points for Marlon Basco.
That's not the sentence you hear every day. Marlon Basco ahead on the fast break.
And he's looking at us again after the shot. 17 seconds remaining at the shot clock. Martinez puts the move. He gives it to Wowie. There's the penetration by Scotia. Martinez for 3, and he is still scoreless here. He is 0 of 3. Good pass. Adiao with a move.
That's a great pass by Reggie Basibas. It's being selfish, the key to a good team.
This is the first game of Adiao here in the PSL because I cannot see his name here in my stat sheet.
As you say that, James comes right back, blowing by Adiao, and getting Reggie Basibas for the end one.
Reggie Basibas will go to the free throw line. Will go to the bench. James Martinez 0 of 3 here in the first quarter. He will go to the free throw line. Let's check in with Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
Top-tier athletics entered the season with excitement and high hopes, but internal issues made the journey far more challenging than expected. However, for Coach Pancho, the silver lining has been the emergence of his seldom-used players who have stepped up in the absence of key teammates. One of them is John Formento, who acknowledged that despite the adversity, he has seen a significant improvement in his game and has learned valuable discipline along the way. At the end of this phase, it is what it is for top-tier, but if there's one thing this season has proven, it's that there's always a silver lining. Back to you guys.
Well, there's been a lot of lineup changes for the top-tier athletics and also coaching.
As I said, it's a total roster upheaval from the coaches to the players.
Basco misfires on the 3. It goes out of bounds. Now Basco with 1 field goal here is 1 out of 3 from the field. Marlon Basco played college basketball at Manuel L. Quezon. Inside to Basco. That was a tough shot to do, especially if it's against Wowie Scotia.
But he's been doing that for the past, what, 20 years?
More than 20 years.
More than 20 years?
Martinez. Look at that. How he elude the defense of Basco. He was able to score, shooting in between the eyes of Marlon Basco.
He's holding on to his right ankle, though.
Oh, he will. I think it's okay. Yes, he gonna shake off the cobwebs.
See it again, the step back, and Marlon just lunging at him.
James Martinez is at the line, and they will review it. It's a landing spot foul, right?
By rule, they have to review that. Kasi nga, landing spot. So, you're very particular here about protecting our players from injury.
Again, as I mentioned earlier, all our referees here in the first game, they are international referees. But there's so much games from abroad. Oh, that's dangerous.
Although unintentional, kasi nag-close out si Marlon.
Arnulfo Bermejo and Aaron Cañete checking the IRS.
It's gonna be an unspo. Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike foul on Marlon Basco. Hindi naman sinadya.
Hindi naman sa job.
Nandun lang talaga siya.
Malaki pa eh. That's more unfortunate unsportsmanlike foul. So Bonus free throw for James and possession.
20 years, 25 years ago, you will not get that call.
Hindi kasi supalpal niya abutin ng tiro na yun. Mataas pa yung talon.
So they will maintain possession. Only one free throw for James Martinez. New player on the floor for Pureblends. Martinez attacking the baseline. It's J.R. Alabanza. Alabanza. Tongue twister. Actually, it's not.
It's not.
Basco. That's Iruma, by the way.
Good pass.
Oh,
wedgie.
got stuck in there.
It's yeah, usually you see wedgies from a jumper, not from a layup or a top board attack.
And the arrow is pointing to top tier.
Oh, wedgie.
You know, we are tied at 18 all with 4:14 to go. Again, the winner will face Pangasinan. Loser will face San Juan, kahit saan dyan. Yung premium mo, masakit.
Masakit.
Especially itong dalawa, San Juan at Pangasinan, nagka-winning streak sila eh. Yung Pangasinan, nagka-4-game winning streak, ending their campaign in the elimination round. And currently, they are the number 4 spot. Foul is on Llarena. It is his first personal. And Siruma will go to the bench. Daguro in the game for top tier. Top tier is the team of Harms Hui, Mr. Long Bum.
Who's indefinitely suspended.
Formento with a sidestep. And a follow-up shot by Michael De Chavez. He averaged 2 points a game. How about Mr. Lombom scoring his first field goal here in Marikina?
So was that you?
It was not me, but it was Torado who defended. Torado from Caloocan. That was his first.
In his face.
Yeah, that was his first field goal and his first points. His first year in the PSL.
As a pro.
And that was a tough shot because Torado was right in front of him.
And off the glass as well.
Yeah. And the question is, sinadya ba o hindi?
Basta shoot.
Basta Mr. Long Ball. The most popular player. Pwede nilang pag-awayan nila ni Jonah Jacob yung pinaka-popular.
Kung sino yung pinakasikat.
Alabanza with the move, and White will score with the penetration. White, Anthony White with his first 2 points of the game.
Poor transition defense from Pureblends. Just allowing White a stroll in the park.
4-point lead for top tier.
Nice
oh,
pass.
nice play. Alabanza with his second field goal of the game.
The rim grazer by J. Alabanza and the dish by Lordi Casajeros.
All right, I have to say it right. And that's a three-pointer from Anthony White. Now he has 5 points. Top tier shooting 44% from the field. That's 8 out of 18 now. Shakalanes. Alabanza again, and he will miss this time. For 3. That's a 2-pointer from mid-range. De Chavez keeping it alive. Cecilio missing on the 3 attempt. Lorde Casajeros taking care of it, and he is fouled by De Chavez.
Going back to your point earlier, Sandy, it was our good friend, Sir Joel Parcon and Chiqui Reyes, who covered that first bucket of Long Bum. Historic bucket.
Yeah.
I'm sure na-enjoy nila yun.
Yeah, it happened right in front of them. That part.
Nabigla sila dun.
No. across them because it was in the bench, in front of the bench of the Caloocan Supremos. Lord de Casajeros from the University of the East going 2 out of 2 at the line. 25-22, a 3-point lead for top tier. White,
Oh.
bang!
He's on one.
8 points now for Anthony White.
You can see it in his face. He's locked in, Anthony White.
I like the game face of White as Kyle Naples will score underneath.
And that's another assist by Lordy Casajeros.
2 assists now for Lord de Casajeros. Coutre is in the game, by the way, here for the first time.
Finally seeing him in action.
We first saw him in the Caloocan, but he did
Yeah,
not
he didn't
play.
play.
But he was in the bench. Anthony White on your screen, 8 points here in the first period. 1:05 remaining. You're watching the PSL President's Cup 2025. The Stallions are 11 of 24 from the field. That's 45% shooting. And Anthony White is hot from the field. 8 points here in the first quarter. Casajeros firing a 3. Did not go in. 3-point story for both. Pureblends 1 out of 6 now. While top tier 5 out of 12. That's 41%.
Again, offense a premium here in the first quarter.
Cecilio. Rebounded by Lord de Casajeros is very aggressive. There's the dish. If it goes in, it's an assist for Lordi. Cecilio is ahead. De Chavez. Here is Anthony White.
Wow.
10 points. The first player to be in double figures here in the game. Anthony White Jr. Shot clock down to 15 seconds. Casajeros. Chacalanes for 3. He gets it back. Guarded by Coutre. Lord de Casajeros with his first field goal of the game. Ball deflected out of bounds by Chacalanes. It will stay with top tier. We're in the President's Cup top tier. They're shooting 41% from the field here in the President's Cup. And if we take a look at their 3-point conversion or their percentage, they're shooting 26% from the field, and that will end our first quarter. It's been a pretty close first quarter, 30-26. We'll be back in a moment.
Hawak ko ang laro.
Second quarter action. Top tier 30, PUREBLENDS 26.
Zone defense here from top tier.
Alabanza
That's a foul.
is fouled by Couturier. Well, the PSL Presidents Cup 2025 in cooperation with Ball Out Hoops. We would like to thank Daily Fantasy, Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, and JSR Construction. And it's also supported by Carlos PH Sportswear, MDC, U-Hotel, and Sogo Hotel. And our broadcast partners, Blast TV and TAP Sports.
A great job by Alabanza crashing the offensive boards. That's a problem when you go to a zone. It's hard to block out individuals.
Yeah.
And with a smaller lineup, this is
Kasi
smaller
yung zone
lineup.
kasi confusing. Wala kang tao nun eh.
Walang tao eh. So hindi mo alam saan nanggagaling kukuha ng offensive rebound. And bukod dun, maliit yung lineup nitong top tier sa loob. Couturier is playing the 5 without Marlon Basco inside.
Alabanza at the line. He is shooting 38% from the free throw line. An average almost 7 points a game. Cecilio, he gives it.
The heat check from Anthony White. Nobody, they forgot to leak out. Oh, good job by Casajero staying with the play.
Daguro. Christian Daguro. That's wearing jersey number 11 para sa top tier athletics of Lipa, Batangas.
Sarap ng lomi doon.
Oo. Tsaka yung ano, bulalo ba yun?
Bulalo. Batangas beef.
Away off the target para kay Lordy Casajeros. That's a 24-second shot clock violation. Tsaka yung kape.
Yung kapeng barako.
At saka yung isa yung
Isa pa ba?
swabe, ano, yung may ginger. Oh, try namin yun. Malapit sa Coliseum, Batangas Coliseum eh. De Chavez will not take it. Shot clock at 7. That's a 3. If it goes in, it does not.
Hey, great hustle by De Chavez.
Oh, yes, and it will stay with top tier. Tier shooting 42% from the field here. 12 of 28 and 5 out of 14 from long distance. That's 35%. And they're sharing the ball well with 9 assists here the first half. A substitution for top tier. Daguro will go back to the seat. Well, is it a problem for the team na iba yung coach, Mark? Yes, of course it is.
Yes, of course, especially in our eliminations this season, a bit shorter compared to last season. So the turnover of coaches, that's tough. As you see the three-point shot by Stephen Seruma. Of course, you have to implement a different system, and then you have different players.
Yep. As we mentioned earlier, top tier is the team of Mr. Long Bomb, Harms Hui. That's a 3. Alabanza will score plus a foul. Alabanza with 7 points. 1 made 2 rebounds already.
Again, another offensive rebound against that zone. Alabanza just feasting inside.
Alabanza averaging 4 rebounds a game and shooting 38% from the free throw line. Tormento, high separation. Will not get the 2. It bounces out, and a loose ball foul will be called on Tormento.
Good solid minutes from Lordy Casajeros. A couple assists, couple baskets.
Yep.
And always good defense on his end.
Oh, he has 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Solid minutes.
That 5 rebounds is huge for Lorde Casajeros Formento. Able to get to it. With Chavez providing the screen. He drops it and taken away by Alabanza.
It's not how you want to run transition offense if you're top tier. A pass into a turnover.
Lau for 3. Yes!
Yeah, you don't leave Kent Lau open. He's been struggling this season. But if he's that open, percentages go up. And he's a good shooter.
He just averaged almost 2 points a game, and he's shooting 33% from the field and 25% from long distance. Siruma is fouled.
Now remember, Kent Lau played heavy minutes for Manila, the Manila City Stars last season. He was the starting center for Manila.
Him and Kyle Nepes.
Exactly, that was their front line, and they played well.
And they went to the quarterfinals also. So by the way, this is the last game of the elimination round, the quarterfinals. The first round of the quarterfinals will start on Friday at the Antipolo Sports Hub.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, yes. I forgot.
That's a good place to have a date.
Medyo,
Watch the playoffs. No?
hindi, medyo malamig talaga.
Malamig. Oh.
Cool breeze.
Kung kailangan ng kaakbay.
And the last time I was there was in 2003.
Welcome back.
James Martinez is back in action here, joining Alanes and Kent Lau. That's Shakalanes. But his first three-point conversion after 5 games.
That's a good sign. That's a sigh of relief from Shakalanes.
He's shooting 21% from the 3-line as Marlon Basco will score from long distance. His first here in the game after missing 2 straight.
That's a tough cover for Wawi Scotia that he has to come out and challenge Marlon Basco on the outside.
36 for the Stallions, 36 for Pureblends. Mabigat is in the game. Reggie Basibas, number 3 in field goal percentage. Basibas is fouled and he will go to the free throw line.
The biggest reason why Reggie Basibas shoots 58% from the field, he's always in the paint. If he's not getting free throws, he's converting those gimmies.
Yeah. Sure shot talaga eh. Kasi di naman siya masyadong tumitira. Pag tumitira, pasok eh.
And, you know, he can hit from the outside. He can put the ball on the floor.
Timeout here in Marikina.
Matthew Sia had one what if this season, it would be not fully showcasing their running game, the very aspect they emphasize in training. However, the silver lining is their improvement in conditioning. In fact, for the veterans, bumalik yung mga memories nila nung college trainings, reminding them just how demanding the pace of basketball can be. Coach Matthew also highlighted the performance of Kyle Nepes, who in his eyes still had a successful run this season. No wonder Kyle's hashtag online is hashtag I understand it now, as he has finally found clarity on his role and purpose with the squad. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. You mentioned about conditioning. Nako, importante. Kasi in a week, four times tayo maglalaro, eh, no?
And, you know, it's important na makapagpahinga. You know, James Martinez, Wawi Scotia, they all play heavy minutes, so they need to recover. And they're not spring chickens anymore. But at the same time, as what Andrea said in her report, kailangan yung conditioning nyo, especially pag nagsunod-sunod yung mga laro.
Oo. There was a time when the Abono Reapers played 4 straight.
4 straight play dates.
Buti nila panalo sila sa 4 straight, eh, no?
Buti na marami
After
sila.
losing 2 straight. Ang dami din naman.
Madami din naman.
Vasco thinking 3. He changed his mind. Basibas now with the ball guarded by Lau. Formento. And Mabigat getting the rebound.
That was great defense by Pureblends. They just kept the ball in the perimeter. That ball never hit the paint. It was a forced 3-point shot. That's what you want out of your defense.
It's a bad foul by Gian Uri because he will send James Martinez to the free throw line. James Martinez is number 2 in assist and number 3 in steals with 2.3. That is his average.
Pero hindi pa natin nakikita si James nung triple-double na malala.
Dito, no?
Lagi siyang may ganun.
Last year, mga naka-11 yata.
Oo, dami ng triple-double last season. And then, hindi lang yung 11 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Usually 20 plus points. You got 13 assists, 10 rebounds.
Oh, that's a foul on Mabigat.
Mabigat na foul yun.
Oo, kasi mabigat yung binabantayan niya. Mas malaki sa kanya.
Oh.
Coming up next, our main game at 7 p.m. is going to be the Verdiamonds of Malabon. They will take on the Binyan Tatak, or the Binyan Motorcycle Tires Game X. All right, let's check the team standings again. The Supremos at the number 1 spot with 9-1. The Warriors 8-2. They were defeated by the Supremos in their last game.
That was a really good game, but our playoffs almost set, except for that matchup with Binyan and the Juniors. Fighting for the
And
5th
the
spot.
Kings defeated Binyan last Saturday.
That's why Binyan is in that pickle. Na kailangan nilang manalo mamaya just to avoid being the 6th seed.
Gonzaga from downtown.
Well, that's perfect execution coming off the timeout
Yeah.
here. Gonzaga, bagong pasok, tira agad, walang problema.
Well, Gonzaga with his first field goal of the game. James Martinez thought about it. Wawi Scotia. Martinez. Well, you know, it's safe to say that the numbers of Martinez very down here in the President's Cup this season.
It is.
And also Wawi Scotia.
Wawi. But they're
They
playing
were teammates.
on a deeper team, I think, compared to last season when I think the Kamsur Warriors, where they had most of the minutes. Ngayon kasi may Shaq Alanis no si James sa tabi. Wawi is Alabanza with him. So, you know, they're not getting as many minutes as usual.
Mabiga getting the rebound. Here is Wawi. He gives it to Castillo, rebounded by Reggie Basibas. Reggie going all the way. Foul us before the attempt. It's not in the act of shooting. (41-all). It's been a pretty close first half, Mark, and Anthony White Jr. back in the game. He was in double figures back in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're really good first quarter. And now Mabigat really trying to check Anthony White.
Well, he leads all scorers with 10 points. Basibas putting on a series of moves. Siruma for 3. And got it.
Second make from the same spot. Great extra pass from Reggie Boy Basibas and Saruma. Again, gandang laro niya last game, Sandy. 20 points, 11 assists. As you see the floater by Mel Mabigat. Something has to repeat again, talking about Steven Saruma.
Mabigat with a not mabigat floater.
Light
Soft
on his
touch yun,
feet.
no?
Soft touch.
Picked up by Castillo. Way ahead is Wowie. Hindi na lang niya binigay kay...
Oh.
White.
White got hit.
Dito sa right niya eh. So, siguro na... Ha? Binigyan na konti. Parang, ano yan? Welcome. Well, Marlon Bosco has been missing his shots from the outside as Anthony White will be fouled downstairs.
Masakit yun.
Oh, dito?
Dito eh.
Sa Bisaya, gusok yan. Gusok. Ewan ko. Picho. Picho.
Picho.
Sa manok, picho yan.
Ginawa mong inasal.
Ano yan? Ano yan sa Tagalog?
Pakpak. Palikpik. Palikpik.
Basta sa Bisaya, ano yan? Ano yung sinabi ko kanina?
Ginawa mong inasal eh.
Oh, picho yan eh. Kung sa manok yan, picho. Di ba? Kung sa Bisaya, kasi kung order ka ng inasal doon, gusok yung sa akin na gusok.
Gusok.
Yung picho.
Oo.
Pero pangit dito. Hindi. Di ba, Andrea? Tumatawa lang si Andre. Hindi naman niya alam eh. Mabigat.
Nice pass.
Is cautious, short on the 2 attempt. And the steal by Anthony White. Getting into the passing lane. And he scores in transition.
It's the best game Anthony White's played here for top tier.
Now he leads his all scorers with 12 points. Siruma with 10 points. Formenta with 6. Tukib from downtown.
Carl Albert Tukib drains the open 3. Right in front of his long-lost brother Albert.
2 minutes and 40 to go. Siruma guarded by Tukib.
Good pass.
That's a 3-pointer. Siruma keeping, that's Bosco, keeping it alive for the top tier athletics.
Yeah, look at this, Sandy. 2.5 minutes left in the second. 48-47. Really, that's not a lot of defense being played by Pureblends or top tier.
Actually, it's a high-scoring first half.
It is. I mean, in terms of NBA, low scoring to. Si kanina, Lakers 65 points halftime.
Nanalo ba?
Panalo ng
Laker
20,
ka eh, no?
20. Masaya ako. Pero sinasabi ko lang, you've seen NBA scores go up to halftime of 70. Minsan, final score na sa atin yun.
Ito, parang first quarter to. Pwede ito first quarter sa NBA eh, kasi 12 minutes.
Totoo. May 4 extra minutes. Look at John Gonzaga going literally under Wawi Escocio.
Martinez reading the defense.
Ooh.
Nice penetration, but can't score. And Huawei Scotia putting the ball back into the hole.
And that's been the season for James. He's making moves, trying to get to the basket, pero just a bit short.
Pureblends with a 1-point lead, 50-49. Bosco has been missing his shots from the outside. Anthony White with 12 points here in the game, and he is fouled by Mabigat. Number 3 on Mabigat.
All in the second quarter. All in the past 4 minutes. Nakapasok lang to si Mel Mabigat.
2 minutes, 1 second remaining. White with 12 points here in the game.
No, Sandy, we haven't seen Kyle Napes back in this game. He started alongside Wawi Escocio, pero sa ngayon, they're sticking with the kids. Kenneth Castillo, Tukib there.
Anthony White's shooting 61% from the free throw line. He averaged 9 points a game. Escocio for 3.
And Kenneth Castillo doing what he does best. Getting offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Gonzaga. 1:35 to go. Tukib bringing the ball down. And sees his caution downstairs, too strong off the glass.
That's a great find by Tukib, going full speed and slowing down using the Euro, finding Wowie almost in one. See it again, full speed Tukib, the Euro and the find. Almost an end one for big boy Wowie.
Actually, James Martinez was on the other side, ready to shoot the three. All right, Wowie Scotia, 10 points and 4 rebounds here in the game.
Make that 11 points. May shooting na talaga si Wowie nung college siya.
Meron na.
Meron na talaga.
Kailangan siya sa ilalim. May import sila nun eh.
Sino?
Mike Harry.
Hindi magaling.
Dalawa pa yun. Steve Acomo.
Steve Acomo. That's a really good FSA rotation.
There was a time, di ba, may dalawang import.
In all the leagues.
Pero hindi pwedeng isabay eh.
Hindi pwede sabay.
Martinez setting up the table. That's a three-pointer. Got it!
Now you see how...
Again, versus Bosco from the same spot where he scored his last three-pointer.
And you see how Mong Basco didn't try to challenge anymore. Kasi nga, natawagan na siya ng Anspo kanina for the landing spot.
Bosco. Wala talaga yung tira ni Bosco. Here is Mabigat for the layup. And he lays it in.
Nice little run here from Pureblends to end the quarter.
Oh, this is the largest lead of the game at 9.
That's a 10-0 run now, Sandy.
59 to 50. 33 seconds to go.
Oh,
And Anthony White is blocked by Castillo. And it's all black shirts running in transition. Oh, they will
no
call
foul. No foul.
the last touch on Tukib.
Seeing the great block by Kenneth Castillo on the help. Tukib trying to get the loose ball. Di lang kita. They were asking for a push.
Cecilio back in the game. Marlon Bosco missing inside, and the rebound there by Castillo.
That's a great job by James, not running out, asking the ball from Kenneth Castillo, slowing it down for what could be the final shot of the half.
This is for the kids who are watching, especially point guards. Ikaw yung kukuha ng bola, hindi
Oo.
ikaw yung mauna.
Ikaw magdidictate.
Oo. Kasi pag sinabi yung fast break, akala na yung point guard ang mauna eh. 2K with a seductive fake for three. Got it!
What a half from Carl Albert Tukib.
62-50, largest lead of the game. And Tukib with his first three-point shot. He has 4 rebounds and 2 assists to end the first half. Our move of the game. James Martinez scoring.
Over Reggie Basibas.
All right, our halftime score 62-50 in favor of Pureblends.
Pilipinas Super League Presidents Cup 2025 at kasama ko ngayon ang head coach ng Top Tier Athletics, Coach Artem Cantero. Coach, dikit yung laban nung una pero pagdating ng last minute of the second quarter, umariba itong Pureblends. Paano nyo tatapatan itong pagpasok ng third quarter?
Malaki kasi yung height disadvantage namin and then early na foul trouble yung dalawang bigs namin. So maybe on the second half, more gang rebound and mas maging active sa depensa yung mga players namin.
Good luck with that, Coach. Coach, I want to emphasize yung naging improvement ng mga natitira yung players, si Formento, Basibas, and White. Anong masasabi mo sa performance nila?
So far kasi, nag-take advantage sila sa chance na binigay sa kanila. So, lagi namin sinasabi is i-grab nilang yung opportunity and look beyond sa mistakes na nagagawa nila every game and learn from it.
Coach, baka may gusto kong pasalamatan.
We'd like to thank yung mga sponsors po namin, JRK Enterprises, Mr. Greg Enrique Pitana, Boss Mike, and to all my La Liga Cavite friends. Hello po sa inyo. And to my family in Bacolod, Diana, Aren, Rui, Zoe, and Dehan. Miss you all.
Thank you and good luck sa susunod na quarter, Coach. Once again, Coach Arte of Top Tier Athletics. At magbabalik po ang PSL President's Cup 2025.
Hawak ko ang laro.
Hi PSL fans, this is Kyle Nepes of Similan Pureblends Black Box. Sali na sa Daily Fantasy, ang fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com.
Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
Supremos. Espinas, na-caught by Cabanag. Manday! Jeff Manday scoreless before that big basket to give Caloocan the lead. 78-75, 30.3 seconds left.
Jeff Curry in the nick of time here for the Supremos.
At number 9.
Pag kay Michael Mabulak o si Kenneth Castillo. Castillo's a young guy. He's good, but he's not Mike Mabulak. See it again, deep seal by Mike. Almost a steal, takes it out, the reverse.
Top 8. 2 minutes and 40 to go. The Ant-Man shows with a separation, and he drops it to Larry Rodriguez. Larry Rodriguez with 19 points already, 13 rebounds and 4 assists. A double-double performance for Larry Rodriguez.
Making it on 7th. From behind the Pablo Valiant Kings bench, starting, Melencio though says, mamaya na kayo mag-celebrate.
Perfect way to silence the crowd or at least stop momentarily.
Sliding into number 6.
From behind. Yapando once again. Slams it home.
Saw that coming from a mile away.
Kung ganyan yung buhok mo, mas masarap panoorin, Chiki.
Parang pistol beat.
Through at number 5. Bingoy. Oh! A special delivery from the sky.
That whole time, Jerry Pingoy's head was on a swivel looking for open teammates.
Cracking into the top 4.
What youth can do. Youth? Yeah, youth. You're talking about youth? Mark Pingris with a slam. Showing us that youth is not
Podium time at number 3.
materialized for the Wildcats off of a timeout. That's a slam. Punched in by Kaasi.
I like how the Reavers not going around here. They're really going after the Wildcats.
At number 2.
Hopping around, asking for a teammate,
Nice
looking for a
pass.
teammate there. Finds Murillo.
Whoa.
What a move by John
Whoa.
Murillo.
So nice, Albert liked it.
Jesus Straight will not force it. Back out to Kyle Tolentino.
And the top play of the week.
And almost got the rebound there. And here comes Poy Poy for a slam!
I think I just saw a man fly.
And that is Poy Poy Aktub's 13-point, easily his best game.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
All right, a high-scoring first half mark. Pureblends 62 and the Stallions 50. Sandy Grumo here with Coach Mark Dandan, and it's a very close first half with 10 lead changes and 9 deadlocks.
Well, again, no premium on defense in the first half, Sandy. That's why this score is the way it is, 62-50. A lot of inside points, a lot of fast break points, like these two from Mr. Anthony White, breaking away in transition. But at the end of that second quarter, Pureblends really made a nice push, a 13-0 run to take this 12-point lead into the half in the span of just over 2 minutes. And you see why guys like Carl Albert Tukib draining open shots. You see the stats here at the half. Check out the assists, 17-15. Points in the paint, 34-16. Bench points, 34-19. And only 5 turnovers, none from James Martinez.
All right. James Martinez is looking at the stat sheet right now. How about Anthony White scoring 14 points in the first half, matching his biggest scoring output of 14 points. That was last January 31 versus the Kings. He had 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and was 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. A 12-point lead. That's 112 points already, Mark. High-scoring first half.
In some leagues, this is the full-time score.
Well, the most points in a half combined was 118. That was the Warriors versus the Stallions here in Marikina last January 25.
Naples hits a 3 from an assist. Biggest lead of the game.
January 7 here at the Marikina Sports Complex, the Stallions and the Warriors scored 118 points. January 25, Pangasinan. At Pangasinan, the Aguilas and the Wildcats also, we covered that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We were there.
118 also in the first half.
The one and only time we went to Pangasinan.
And Formento will score. So we are keeping the tab between these two players because they are in our daily fantasy marquee matchup, Formento and James Martinez. Well, you mentioned Kyle Naples did not come back in the second period.
Immediately making an impact earlier. Hit the 3, but that time Alonso was blocked. A lot of these guys, sadly, we didn't see in the second quarter. Llarena, Alonso didn't really come back in the game.
Oh, late close out there by James Martinez, but the Guru not able to score. Llarena, he kicks it out. 4-3. Martinez scores from downtown.
Great extra pass from Cyrus Llarena. He understood who was in that corner. Great defense by Kyle. Ooh,
Look at Reggie Basivas with a sweet move inside.
That's a tough make over the outstretched arms of Kyle Naples.
Shot clock down to 15 seconds. Third period.
That's very impatient offense from PUREBLENDS. Not really moving the ball. Everybody standing up, leading to a turnover.
Let's check in with Andrea Velosa. Andrea.
For the second half, the PUREBLENDS coaches wants to see the same energy and drive the team showed in the final minutes of the second quarter. They're urging everyone to stick to what's working and play to their strengths. On the other hand, top-tier head coach Artem is emphasizing the need for a more aggressive defense and better control of the rebounds. Huwag nga raw nilang hayaang lumobo pa yung lamang. They just need to put in more effort and physicality in the game. Back to you guys.
Mahirap kasi second period na tayo eh. Tapos malaki yung kalamangan, no? Ngayon ay 11 puntos na lang, 68-57. That was 12 before we started.
You know, one thing I guess the coaches forgot to say for top tier is play some defense.
Yes.
That's one way to start.
Llarena not able to score. Wowie.
Another turnover here for PUREBLENDS. Yeah, the offense very stagnant. The last couple times down the floor for the guys in black.
Formento. Foul from behind. It's on Christian Alonso.
Na isahan ni Formento dun si Alonso. That's what happens when you have a veteran guy like John Formento going up against a young kid in Christian Alonso. His first time being a pro player.
Well, Formento is at the free throw line, his first here in the game. He's 2 out of 7 from the field, and 2 out of 4 from long distance. First trip for him.
Lead down to single digits now from a high of 15.
Llarena outside. Duawi Scotia. Basco on him. Kyle.
Nice hands by Stephen Saruma knocking the ball away. Kyle almost had a hook shot.
10 seconds remaining in their shot clock. Well, nice idea with bad execution. Here is Reggie Basibas for the layup. That was a 2-on-1 break.
PUREBLENDS asking for a foul. They thought Kyle Naples was pulled from behind. That's why he turned the ball over. Nevertheless, that's a layup for top tier. Lead down to 7 now.
Both teams not shooting well from the field. They're shooting below 50%. Wowie has been missing his shots from the outside. Iscocio is 0 of 3 from long distance. 10 points in the first half. Formento. Well, Formento is 2 out of 5 from the 3 land. It's a foul on Steven Seruma.
Great job by Llanena, just pushing the tempo, putting pressure on the transition defense for top tier, and Suruma couldn't do anything but foul.
And it's 19 to shoot for Pure Blends. Martinez gets by Daguro, blocked by Basco. He's been manhandled by Marlon Basco.
Yeah, a few
Basivas
times.
will score.
He's been manhandled by Mong Basco a few times. So 10-0 run, Sandy, for the Stallions.
And they cut down the lead to 5 points now. They're down as many as 15 points. When we started the third period, top tier, they were down by 12. Lord de Casajeros, he gets by Seruma. Nice move. Everything but the shot. Wawi. And we have a timeout here in Marikina. This is the last day of the elimination round of the PSL Presidents Cup 2025. All right, a 5-point lead for Pure Blends. The Stallions with a run here. The Pure Blends plus 10 in rebounding.
That's been a crucial factor to establish the running game here for Pure Blends. Again, looking at the fast break points, 14-9 for top tier, but a lot of those points on the fast break just coming from this run here.
Lord de Casajeros drops up an air ball. That's Wawi keeping it alive, but it resulted to a 24-second shot clock violation.
That's a waste of a timeout.
Yeah,
for Coach Raymond.
Nagtanong pa sila kanina sa dead
saan ang
corner yun
inbound?
eh. Ang hirap dun mag-drawing.
May kakaibang mga play dapat yun. Oh, nice fake.
Wide open, Seruma. Bang! 68 to 66. Now it's a 2-point lead for Pure Blends, and what a run here for the Stallions, Mark.
13-0 run for the top tier athletics. Lipa Batangas Stallions, a mouthful to say, but they're only down 2 now.
They were down by as many as 15 points. Martinez with a move inside, and Basco coming down with it. Basco, he's been missing his shots. Seruma for 3. Bang! Another one for Seruma. That is his third from downtown.
What a run from the Stallions.
Seruma is shooting 2, make that 5 out of 9 from downtown.
Lamang na sila, Sandy.
Yes, for the first time in
That's a
10
travel.
minutes. And yes, Wawi Scotia traveled without a visa.
16-0 run. Thanks to these threes by Stephen Seruma. One from the corner. Great cross-court pass. And this time, why did you leave him open, Wawi Scotia?
And that is his second. Here in the third period alone. Shooting 5 out of 9.
Ah, nice move.
Basivas missing. He blows the layup. Shakalanes thinking 3. He changed his mind. That was a bad foul.
I hate backtaps.
Pinabayaan mo. Tapos,
Pinalusot mo na, pinafoul mo pa.
oh, diba, sabi nga nila eh,
Defend with your feet, not with your hands.
Yeah, yung back tap talaga napaka-samang habit sa mga players.
Ang hirap pa namang tanggalin yan.
Tapos James Martinez o Shaq Alanis, kukunan mo ng back tap. Mahirap yun.
Minsan, in-load fly na nga eh. Lode. Inside to Alabanza. In heavy traffic, fouled by Siruma.
Siruma almost had a block there. Pero that second fake by Alabanza, the great patience, gets a foul.
I remember the days, back in the day, yung sapatos ng basketball, puti lang eh. Mortal sin pag itim, di ba? May sumikat yung itim.
Iba na yung mga kulay ngayon.
Ngayon, may mga, tawag ko dyan, mga soft colors eh, di ba? Pink, neon, green.
Si James walang, magkaibang kulay yung sapatos.
Nakita ko si Siruma, ibang kulay. May yellow.
May yellow, may red. Highlighter red.
Parang Christmas tree.
Dati puti o itim lang eh, di ba?
Di, puti lang talaga.
Pag playoffs, itim.
Tapos,
parang Chicago Bulls dati.
sumikat si Michael, naging itim eh.
So, naalala ko nung nagpa-playoffs sa Chicago nung late 90s. Pag playoffs na, naka-itim na silang lahat. Saka black socks.
At saka yung socks dati, ano lang, puti.
Puti. Na sakto lang yung haba ba?
Ngayon, may checkered na nga eh. May Mickey Mouse.
Kanya-kanya lang yan.
Alanis. And Castillo working hard to get the 2 points.
Again, Castillo just doing what he does best.
That's a delay of the game warning.
Getting offensive rebounds and getting those second chance points that, I mean, Pureblends, they're bleeding for points right now, Sandy.
72-71. Daguro, Basco, Formento, Siruma, and Basibas. Well, Basibas very quiet here in the second period. Basco for three. And he looks at the rim. He's been missing his shots.
He says thank you. But again, another great pass set up by John Formento.
He was 0 of 4 before that shot. Casajeros misfires from mid-range. He gets it back.
So two sorry misses from Lorde Casajeros, but Alabanza there to clean up his mess.
Basco is shooting 1 out of 5 from the 3-land. Formento working against Chacalanes.
Another great pass.
Basco from the same spot. Different result. And the long rebound by James Martinez, fouled by Stephen Siruma. Tingin si Siruma sa atin, wala kami magagawa dyan.
Kailangan niya ibigay. Kasi fast break na sa kabila eh.
Chacalanes, Alonzo, Casajeros, Castillo, and Alabanza for Pureblends. Castillo, short. Formento. Nice move. He hangs in the air, absorbed the contact, and was able to score. Now the Stallions, 76, Pureblends, 74.
They're really sagging off Lorde Casajeros. Great cut.
Nice cut by Alonso. How about Lorde Casajeros? 4 assists already here in the game.
What a solid all-around game from Lorde. Not just the defense, but
4 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals.
And as I say that, he gets a turnover.
Oh, nice fake by Basibas, but was fouled by Castillo.
As we were saying good things, Lorde commits a turnover.
Bakit kaya nangyayari yan?
Oh, nababati.
It happens all the time. We are tied at 76 all. And Reggie Basibas shooting 58% from the field. Number 3 here in the PSL. He is number 7 in defensive rebounds with 5.6 and 3.4 offensively. Sinong player ng Pureblends ang dating UAAP champion sa NU Bulldogs? Daily Fantasy in-game trivia.
Ito, masasabi ko lang dyan kanina, sinabi natin na yung favorite hashtag niya ay I understand it now. Naintindihan na niya. Siya yung topic ni Andrea kanina.
Sino ba yan, Andrea?
Sino ba yan? May mystery man sa buhay ni Andrea.
As I mentioned during the intro, both teams are 1-8 coming into this ball game. The Stallions are on a 5-game losing streak. Pureblends is on a 7-game losing streak. Sinong streak ang mas top ngayong araw or ngayong gabi ito? Oh, it's a bad streak, by the way. Not a good one.
You don't want to have a streak like that.
But the prize, if you lose these games, and one is waiting. If you win this game, Pampanga is Pangasinan is
Mas
waiting.
mataas ng konti. I wouldn't call that a prize.
And that's why you have to play good
Yes.
to be on top. Sabi ni Andrea kanina sa report, kondisyon ka, magaling ka palagi.
Kailangan. Yung quality ng mga team natin dito sa PSL, tignan mo naman yung nasa taas. Isa lang talo, dalawa lang ang talo. Powerhouses. And Binyan is also a powerhouse. Pero 5th lang sila. And fighting for that 5th spot later.
Good point.
Ganun kalalim yung tournament natin.
Anthony. Kasi minsan, pag matagal ka sa bench,
Lamig talaga.
malamig ka.
Kahit walang aircon dito.
Kaya nga, ang lamig eh.
Oo nga
Formento dancing for
Nice.
freedom. He drops it to Marlon Bosco. You cannot deny Marlon Bosco if he is at the dunk area.
Tinignan niya uli yung ring. Pagka-shoot niya. Ano bang meron dun?
That was Bosco 20 years ago.
Yeah. That was a dunk for him 20 years ago.
7 seconds. Casajeros putting on a move. He rises up for 2. And it bounces. It rims out. Fourth quarter is coming up next. And we are tied at 79-0. John Formento. He drops it to Bosco for the 2 points. Back in a moment.
PSL, dito po tayo nagbabalik sa Marikina Sports Center para sa ating in-game trivia brought to us by Daily Fantasy. At ngayon, kasama ko ngayon si Kuya RJ. Kuya RJ, meron ka bang gustong batiin or shoutout?
Sinashoutout ko yung mga tropang Cavite dyan. Yan, shoutout sa inyo lahat.
Ayan, ready ka na ba para sa ating in-game trivia?
Ready na, ready na.
Ayan, ito ang question natin. Sinong player ng Pureblends ang dating UAAP champion sa NU Bulldogs?
Number 1, Kyle Napes.
Kyle Napes? Sure ka na ba sa iyong answer?
Sure na.
Ayan, Kyle Napes is the correct answer. At dahil dyan, congratulations, nanalo ka ng merch galing sa Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. Kaya sa ating mga nanonood, join us at play Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. Maraming salamat po.
Hawak ko ang laro.
All right, let's take a look at our daily fantasy marquee matchup. Their numbers, Mark.
As good as advertised. Formento, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. James, not far behind, 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. It's going to be fun fourth quarter for these two guys.
Marquee matchup presented to us by Daily Fantasy, ang fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Nice pass by Shaq Alanes. Alabanza scoring inside. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com. Formento scores from downtown.
You really can't leave John Formento that open. That's horrible transition defense from the Pureblends.
And how about Basco shooting 5, making that 1 out of 5 from long distance, 13 points already. He's been missing a shot since the first quarter. In the first half, he was 3 out of 11 from the field.
Ouch! Ang dami din niya tinitira sa labas, Andy.
Oh.
He's not, I mean, again, you know, he's not the spring chicken.
Before we ended the third period, he scored inside. Yun yung comfort zone niya.
Yun yung classic
Classic Marlon Basco move.
Oo.
Di ba?
Yung outside shooting, medyo recent lang yun eh.
Formento. Here is Marlon Basco. He gives it to Formento outside. Here is Basco waiting. He gets by his defender. 3. It goes in. Pulls high.
The step back.
16 points now for Basco.
Oh, what a move by the old man.
And Castillo able to score.
And almost all of Castillo's points have come from that variety. Getting offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Alanes guarding Formento. I love this matchup. Here is Adiao. Yes!
Oh. Adiao saying adios.
You know, it's been back and forth. 88-83.
Just when we thought na makokontrol ng Pureblends itong laro. Top tier just galloping.
It's a game of runs, right?
It is. It's been. So tignan natin sino may huling run sa kanila.
Alanes scores from downtown. And that is his first 3-point field goal. Made it his second 3-point field goal. He is 2 out of 4 now from long distance. And he is 6. Formento absorbing the contact. But was not able to score. Alanes incoming. Good hustle there on the part of Alonso. There's the give and go. Alonso misfiring from short distance. Lord de Casajeros with no room to breathe. Alonso rises up for 2. And he gets the kind bounce.
You had to give it to Alonso. He worked hard, got an offensive rebound, got a back tap, and finally gets a basket to go.
We'll be right back. You're watching the PSL Presidents Cup 2025. Marlon Basco hot. Long distance. Now he has 16 points. They need us offense here in the game.
Oh, they need production from everyone up and down that lineup. It can't be just Reggie Boy Basibas. It can't just be White or Seruma. It has to be everyone in the top tier lineup.
Well, look at that. The top tier Athletics, 15 of 36 from the 3-land. That's 41% shooting. Alonso open for the layup.
I saw the effort from Marlon Basco trying to get that long rebound, but the kid, Christian Alonso, just too quick.
90-88, a 2-point ball game. Inside to Reggie Basibas for 2. Nice dish by Steven Seruma.
Good look there from Steven Siruma. And going back to what you said off air, Sandy, the rebounding, 53 to 34 for Pureblends. Pero na-offset kasi one turnover lang yung top tier so far and 13 para dito sa Pureblends. Doon nabawi.
Reggie Basibas, by the way, he has 14 points already. So 4 players in double figures now for the top tier Athletics.
It's that balanced attack that's been prevalent in the last few games here for the Athletics. You always get production for Formento, Basibas, Siruma. That's why they've been competitive in some of these past few games.
Yep.
And could be a source for finally breaking through with a win.
We are tied at 90 all. White. Yes, shooting over James Martinez.
His first 2 points of the second half, and what a perfect time to come.
White top scored for the team back in the first half with 14 points.
Oh, this is an interesting spot to put in Mel Mabigat. 6 minutes left in the fourth.
Mabigat.
Okay.
Nice shot. Right on cue, Mark.
Right on cue. Living up to the challenge.
6 minutes remaining.
Mabigat the expectations.
Oh, mabigat yung mabigat. Siruma. So he's been working doubly hard here. James eluding Marlon Basco. He stops. Incoming. Bullseye!
That's a layup for James. If you're Anthony White, you want to chase him off that three-point line, force him to go for a layup.
James Martinez, 16 points, 4 rebounds. Reggie.
Great defense from Kyle Napes.
Reggie Basibas is number 3 in field goal percentage.
That's why you have Kyle Napes there, to make that percentage go down.
Oh, James, beautiful escape and scores over Basco.
This is the James Martinez that we know and love. Attacking and hitting in every which way.
You know, before we started the third period, you look at the stats.
Yeah.
Three. Oh, that will count.
And that's a foul on, could be on Reggie Basibas. And again, the referees will have to confer.
Yeah, will count. Foul on Napes right after the shot. And Napes, look at the jersey. Oh, it's number 1. That's me.
So that slows down the momentum of Pureblends. That's a good shot by Gonzaga.
A first 3, by the way, for Gonzaga.
Alam maganda doon, kahit may foul, hindi makakatakbo yung Pureblends. That slows down the game, allows top tier to set up their defense here.
97-95. It's been back and forth we go. Under 5 minutes to go.
Taas ang scoring natin.
Taas. Oh, compute na, combine.
Mamaya, math yan eh.
Napes. Martinez, White on him. 4-3. Blocked by White.
That's a great job by...
Basibas is fouled by Wawi Scotia.
Great job by Anthony White, understanding that James was going to pull up.
And look at, they're talking to each other. Because nag-slide si Wawi.
Oo.
Binigay. Nag-slide na po eh. Sabi ni Wawi.
Hindi tumama yung ball screen. Hindi dumating.
Yung ball screen kasi kailangan timing yun eh. Hindi pwedeng mauna, hindi pwedeng mauli. Basco for 3. Hitting only the back iron. Napes getting the rebound. Llarena also very cold, and Wawi step out of bounds.
Tagal sa bench itong si Cyrus. It'll take a while for him to really get back in the groove. Pero with 4 minutes left, he has to find it immediately.
4 minutes remaining in the game. Both teams are at the bottom of the standings. 1 and 8. Marlon Basco.
So referee's not calling some of the contact in the paint. This is a matchup. Wawi Scotia and Mong Basco in the post. Oh, tough shot by Wawi. Great stop by Marlon Basco. Walang bumababa. It's been a crazy last minute here, Sandy. No organization, no sets, no nothing. Just guys going up and down. No, we have to check when there finally. John Fomento back in the game. Whoa, sweet reverse from James Martinez.
You know, the Pureblends, the 15 points losing margin, that's the average. And 27 para sa Stallions naman.
Four fouls now on Mel Mabigat.
Yung isang panalo nila, it's against the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats.
Everybody got to win against those guys.
So the average losing margin again of Pureblends is 15.4, while the Stallions is 27.1.
Oh, great help by Kyle.
Mental short on the try.
Excellent help by Kyle Naples. And timing lang. Hindi niya nasupalpal, but just being a deterrent in the paint.
The highest combined total in terms of points, 248. That was the Aguilas and the Wildcats last January 25 at Pangasinan. We covered that game. High scoring yun, ha?
Dami nating napanood na record breaking.
248. Ang laki niya, 248. Ito
Yan yung yun yung
si Maki Acosta.
Maki Acosta, 34 points. Si Celada, 32 points.
20 plus
si Du, 16 points, 18 assists. Yun yung, walang depensa yun. Yun talaga.
2 minutes and 10. Daguro. And rebounded by Alabanza.
You see the veteran James Martinez. May outlet na dapat dun kay Cyrus Lelena. Slows it down. Last 2 minutes. Not a time to take risks.
Yes, a 4-point lead for Pureblends. He throts it up and will score.
Look at that. What a finish from James Martinez.
22 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists.
We talked about it. We were looking for that big game from James.
And we are true to our marquee matchup. Brought to us by Daily Fantasy, by the way. 101-95, a 6-point lead for Pureblends. But Stallions always threatening to come back. White was not
ready.
He was not ready. Maybe he was expecting it, but he was not ready for it.
Mahirap din kasi mga ganung pasa. You're in the paint, you're throwing a bullet pass over a short distance.
Ganda ng sapatos ni manager, no? I'm talking about Mr. Nori Uy. 101-95, a minute 38 to go. Coming up next for Diamonds, Binyan. Yun, malaking ano yun eh. Kapag natalo Binyan, pareho sila team standings. Gagamitin natin winner
of the other.
Alabanza with a move inside. 2 points for him. Timeout here in Marikina.
is Kyle Nepes of Similan Pureblends Black Box. Sali na sa Daily Fantasy ang fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com.
Open. And Siruma misfiring on the 3 attempt.
Gumana yung sinisigaw ng bench ng Pureblends doon for defense.
Oh. They're ahead by 8 points, 103-95. Alabanza.
Bad switch. Oh.
Oh, balik na.
Balik lang. Lamang kayo eh.
Kaya nga, nag-signal naman si Raymond. 3. Oh, kasi?
Focus on what you need to do.
Hindi mo naman, walang
Tapos
appeal
na eh.
yun eh.
At dahil di siya bumaba, walang nakarotate kay Anthony White.
Oh, 3 points yun. 103-98. That's a foul.
Nakuha niya. Gusto niya. JR Alabanza has been, he's a veteran. He's been around.
Sabi nga ni Raymond sa kanya, balik ka na.
Balik ka na. Veterano ka na eh, di ba? Alam mo na yan eh.
Llarena. 14 of the 24. Llarena.
Oh.
Oh, he overshoots and Alabanza is there to score.
That's how you make up for that.
Wala namang matatanggal sa atin. Placing na lang tayo.
Yeah.
Iisa lang pala yung Chichi Albianos Wildcats. Insurance na to. Llarena.
Whoa. And that's a tech for hanging on the rim. That's...
kasi pag hindi sinaga, baka matuwad eh. Di ba? Si Bermejo din yung tumawag na technical dun eh.
So, matalo dito, again, just to recap for the viewers.
San Juan.
San Juan makukuha nila. They're gonna be number 10. Ang mananalo, makukuha ay Pangasinan.
Pangasinan.
So, ang number 8 natin will be the Navy Aguilas.
Number 8, yes.
Yes, Navy Aguilas.
Yung Diamonds, saka Binyan, magkadikit lang sila.
Half a game.
Huwag lalaro sila mamaya. So pagpipilian na lang nila, ang twice to beat. Kasi yung numbers, yung 3, 4, 5, 6, may twice to beat
Sa quarterfinals natin.
sa first round ng quarterfinals. Pero pag nanalo yung 10 sa 3, wala siyang twice to beat ha. Diretso lang.
Diretso lang.
Yung mga top seed lang, yung 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pero pag na-upset yan, wala silang twice to beat sa quarterfinals. Papunta si Andrea, magtatanong yata, pero timeout tayo, Andrea. Babalikan kita mamaya. Timeout.
Hawak ko ang laro.
All right, okay, we have a discussion earlier with Andre Veloso.
Yeah, so
yung 3, 4, 5, and 6.
6, pati 6 wala. Pero ang iniiwasan mo dyan, if you're the Diamonds, kasi pag mag-stay ka sa 6, matalo ka, stay 6, ang natapat sa'yo, Pablo Valiant Kings. Mahirap yun, kahit twice to beat ka. And then you have the Navy Aguilas, who's they've been incomplete the whole tournament. They're missing Adrian Partosa, one of their better shooters in the team. He was injured for a bit. Si Remy Huntley was injured for a bit. Tas laging kulang yung lineup for different reasons.
20 seconds, foul is on Marlon Basco.
They're gonna have to give up fouls here. Talking about top tier. You're not the guy to send to the line. Laban's a decent free throw shooter as a big.
So it's going to be 3 versus 10, 4 versus 9, 5 versus 8,
6 versus 7.
6 versus
Yun
7.
yung sinasabi ko, if the Diamonds lose, they get the Pablo Valiant Kings, which is a tough out.
Yeah.
Kahit twice to beat ka. Kasi yung Pablo parang diesel, sa dulo lang ganda laro eh. Nung umpisa ng tournament natin, medyo nagkakapaan pa eh.
So dikit pa rin yung middle, ano? Itong Binyan, Verdiamon, at Davao del Norte. Kasi yung Binyan, 6 wins and 3 losses. Verdiamonds, 5 wins and 4 losses.
Yun.
Pag nanalo yung Verdiamonds, tabla sila.
Tabla sila,
may
winner
win
over the other. Yes. And ayun nga, gusto mo iwasan yung matchup sa Pablo Valiant Kings. That's a deceiving matchup. That's a really good team.
107-101, that's our final score. So it's safe. Pureblends will play Pangasinan. While top tier will face San Juan. James Martinez with the move.
Best game of the season from Big Game James. That
No doubt about it.
layup was practically the dagger in the game.
22 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists, a double-double performance. Again, the final score, 107-101. So Pureblends with 2 wins and 8 losses, closing the elimination round. And no doubt about it, James Martinez is our best player of the... Pinaghandaan itong game na to.
He was about due for a really good game.
All right, so let's check in with Andrea Veloso. Take it away, Andrea.
A good game indeed by James Martinez with a double-double performance, 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists. Congratulations, James. James, bago magsimula tong game na to, parehas kayo ng standing nitong top-tier athletics. But what did you guys do to finally break through?
Siguro tinirit namin parang championship eh, kasi same nga yung record. Pero kidding aside, syempre every game, kailangan ibigay mo yung best mo para para makuha yung panalo.
James, after this one, playoffs na tayo, mga kalaban nyo, Pangasinan, kapwa mo, mga veterano. Anong nasa isip mo ngayon?
Siguro yun nga, itatry lang yung best kasi ako, nagkakaedad na ako, kailangan talaga rest tsaka disiplina sa katawan. So, tatry lang namin yung best namin against the powerhouse na Pangasinan.
Good luck with that, James. Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan na batian.
Binabati ko nga pala yung misis ko, si Jay, tsaka si Levi. Hi sa inyo, I love you. Tapos papa ko nandyan, Papa Danny, Martinez family, Miko, Paulo, si Mama, tsaka si Mama Bolly. Tapos Escocia family, Kuya Nathan, si Pops Ray, si Boss Bray, tsaka si Boss Gino, hi sa inyo. Tapos yung buong Black Fox family, yan. Tapos mga sumusuporta pala sa akin, Sportology, Rips and Shot, Sprinto, Lana 300, tsaka si Lumina Pro, Stem Cell, yan.
Once again, our best player of the game, James Martinez of Pureblends. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Andrea, and thank you, Mark Dandan. Coming up next, the Verdiamonds of Malabon will take on Binyan Motorcycle Tires Game X.